But of course, oh, there it goes. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Saturday. Jesus. Ooh, long day. Getting my day situated again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Tuesday stream. Trying to get some various things situated for the Pokemon TCGO type stream. So it's unfortunately again this Tuesday we're not doing anything for the card game. So we're just doing some more Final Fantasy 14 because it's something I know pretty well. We last left off doing Lancer, getting Lancer up to I think we just got to 25, called it there, although I'm not entirely certain. I also in my spare time have been getting Minor up. Let's see, Lancer at level 30, Gladiator at 31 still, because we have yet to do a main story Thursday, although depending on how discussions go with Malatach and Spud on Thursday, I'm not really sure what's going on with the main story classes, or kind of what we're going to do. There's some weird situations going on that I have to talk to them about. Originally I didn't plan to do 14 again this Tuesday, so I kind of got myself all situated out in Horizon to go back over to or at least I thought Horizon we needed to go back to do story stuff, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. No, I was right. Okay, well, however, we're about 6 minutes in. I did a bunch of rambling, so I think we're actually going to okay, this actually makes it really kind of hard. Well, since we're already in Thanalan, we're going to take a Chocobo Porter to UL'DAH, talk to the Miners Guild and kind of get caught up with that, because we are, like I said, level there we go, 23. I'm sure we can probably get to level 25, probably grab what we need for level 25. Just kind of like get that situated. Not really much has been going on with that storyline. We've received orders. An order from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern for 99 chunks of obsidian. Procure the requested number in the vicinity of hammers in Western Thanalan and deliver them to Alberta. I've already done that. And in fact, if we... nope, we're not doing that. Oh, wrong button. And in fact, we've already did that. 91 obsidian. Okay, so we should just head on in. So yeah, currently in the CoPlay Thursday CoPlay Thursday Discord voice chat, so we might hear Spud pop on, and if something happens where Malatach actually gets on and is able to do 14, then hey, I mean, that works out pretty well, because then maybe we can do some story stuff. But until then, we'll just keep going with the plan that we are going to have no one coming around. In fact, I think... Oops. Alright. If I suddenly stop moving / the screen gets really all jittery, it's because of... I'm over on my second monitor clicking away at stuff, so technically the game is running in the background at that point. But yeah. So let's see here. Already in. Actually, we can probably... It's in another world. Oh. Looks like Spud is working on some scholar. So we may see him eventually, once he figures out that we're on. Alright, remember, it's 99 pieces of obsidian we need. You'll have the best luck searching around the hammers in Western Thanalan. So we'll give that to her, because we've already got it situated. Ooh, this is some fine obsidian. The concerned will be well pleased. Well, as long as the concerned's not concerned, I guess we'll be fine. In case you're wondering, the spoils of your labor are bound for the Colosseum. Oh, it's for the... I'm told there's to be an exhibition featuring ancient arms. One of these is the... Oh... The Makuhito? I believe that's... jeez. That one always gets me. Makuhito. A wooden sword with shards of obsidian embedded in its edge. Before man learned to work metal, he used various kinds of stones to craft blades for his weapons. Obsidian was among the most coveted thanks to the razor-sharp edge it could achieve. These days, of course, blades are commonly forged of steel, and obsidian has fallen out of favor, but there's still folk out there willing to pay good coin for it nevertheless. As an ambitious young miner, you do well to pay attention to such customers. Make the effort to stay abreast of demanding. Your efforts will be much more richly rewarded. You continue to impress with your progress work. It's about time you learned how to use a sledgehammer. It's the second tool you use in conjunction with a pickaxe. Thus equipped, you'll be able to break outcrops of bedrock and get to precious mineral within. Well, what are you going to wait for? Go and find a rocky outcrop and give that sledgehammer yours a swing. So yeah, so I went out and actually purchased this from a merchant. There we geez. To be able to get the level 15, 20, and 25, or not 25. I couldn't do 25 yet, but at least the 15 and 20 material, so that we can just kind of like blow through a couple more sections of miner. So we'll talk to, getting in deep. Yeah, okay, so we'll just get more tin pieces. Alberta would like you to meet a prominent member of the mining community. Ulrich, I've been searching high and low for you. You have a visitor, and no ordinary one at that. I speak of Deep Canyon, vice foreman of Amangina and Sons Mineral Concerns. It seems word of your sizable haul of obsidian has reached his ears, and now he wishes to meet with you. I can only speculate as to his intention. I'm afraid we haven't spoken much of late. Truth be told, I've scarcely seen him. We never know it, but we used to be close. Anyway, so you go and see the man, find out what he wants of you. He's waiting by the entrance. Okay, we get to go talk to the guy. Deep Canyon. You must be Rourke Summerson. I've been waiting for you. I'm Deep Canyon, Vice Foreman of the Concern. I must say you're not what I was expecting. I was sure UL'DAH's newest protege would be an Alamigan. Well, I mean, technically, like every other miner this place produces these days, but I'll wager you're from even further afield and that you're an adventurer. No offense, but in these parts, adventurers are known for being fickle buggers who break pledges like the rest of us break bread. Truth be told, I've always wondered whether you lot are actually good for UL'DAH, but it seems you're not like the others. It takes more than a jobbing miner to deliver an order from the concern. I have a mind to assign you work, real work, but before I do, I'm obliged to test you. I want to prepare 10 ounce of high purity cinnabar for me. Do this, and we'll talk about more lucrative undertakings. Of course, a bit of cinnabar shouldn't pose much trouble for the guild's rising star. 'Tis but a formality. And speaking of formalities, be sure to tell the guildmaster about your little test. She's the one in charge around here. After all, I won't have it said that I'm undermining her authority. I think he's going to end up undermining her authority eventually. A test from Deep Canyon, you say. I thought as such. In case you don't know, cinnabar is a mineral used to make quicksilver. It's found in certain types of rocks, and you inevitably need to stand hammer to get after it. Now, I don't mean to dampen your spirits, but it's contrary to what you're told, cinnabar isn't easy to find. In fact, it's known to elude even experienced miners, and here you are, tasked with procuring 10 ounces of the stuff. Safe to say, this test is no mere formality. Jeez, I may not be able to help you dig, but I can point you in the right direction. Search just outside the Sunrise Gate. The rocky outcrop rain thereabouts are known to yield cinnabar. 10 ounces may sound like nothing, but take it from me, it'll have to work for everyone. This is a big task work, but I'll believe you're equal to it. So, yeah, so you notice he went up and became instantly green. Yeah, I have actually gone and, while leveling, cleared out my gathering log to what the current level is for both sledgehammer and pickaxe, just so we can get those levels. And then I've also gotten what people needed. I want 10 ounces of high purity, so high quality cinnabar, and not one less. Oh, and make it quick. I've got other commissions that want seeing to. So we're going to give him the cinnabar, because we know how to work. Well, the full amount. Congratulations, Rourke. You passed the test. Seems you've got more potential than I'd been led to believe. This guild's no place for a lad of your talent. Ooh, he's trying to poach us. I'd make you my personal assistant, but sadly for you, there are no positions not open to adventurers. Why? Because the concern only employs those whose roots are firmly planted in UL'DAH. Our nation owes much of its prosperity to the mining trade, but more and more we see outsiders growing fat off the knowledge of our forebears. Oh, I know full well that there's decent foreigners out there who give us as much as they get, yourself for one, but ultimately what belongs to UL'DAH should stay in UL'DAH hands. Of course, the current guildmaster doesn't share our way of thinking, which is something I dare say we'll need to see about correcting before long. It might be as business is good, but 'tis better to be short-handed than to watch outsiders make off with our wealth. But we were talking about you, Rourke. You've proven yourself capable, and the concern will have more work for you in the coming days. Depend on it. Before I go, here's some free advice from me. Pay more attention to your gear. What you wear and wield affects how well you work. Even a decent pair of gloves can make a world of difference. Take my word for it. These things cost money, 'tis true, but what's the price of a pair of gloves compared to the untold wealth that lies out there waiting to be dug up? Bugger all, that's what. And on that note, I'll be off. I don't doubt we'll meet again soon, assuming you stick with the trade long enough, that is. So yeah, it's just basically a good way to be like, hey, make sure you're keeping up with your gear, because it will help you able to increase the success of actually acquiring items. And in fact, I think we have a better sledgehammer. Yeah, recruit sledgehammer. So we'll update that real quick and then talk to Alberta. Old wisdom, new ways. It should be fine on everything else, yeah. So we got the bronze pieces, perfect. Alberta has a mind to teach you about materia. Oh, Rourke, I hear you passed the Vice Foreman's test. Well done. I never doubted that you'd manage it, but I'm proud of you all the same. Tell me, did Deep Canyon have any words of advice for you by any chance? I see. In case you're wondering, the Vice Foreman used to be a miner himself, but more than that, he used to be my mentor. Ooh. Mentor and lover? Ooh, scandalous. My father was a miner too, but he died in a cave-in. Oh, sad. When I was a child. Sad. The guild's been as a home to me since, and its members my family. I grew up here watching girls sing and dance on that very stage. I even joined them for a while. It seemed the best way to please my adopted family. I didn't want to become a miner back then, you see, after what happened to my father. I could scarcely face the thought of spending a moment underground, never mind a lifetime. Not that the stage suited me much better, which left what exactly? Having been surrounded by miners for as long as I could remember, I began to wonder if I truly belong among them. I even considered leaving. It was then that one of the guild's brightest and best took me in by the hand and showed me the joys of mining. I speak, of course, of Deep Canyon. He taught me everything he knew, which was a great deal, and the more I learned of mining, the closer I felt to my father. I owe a lot to Deep Canyon, despite how things turned out. But I'm rambling. I meant only to tell you that the man knew what he's talking about when it comes to mining, at least. Now, it's high time I taught you something you were here to learn after all. Concerns the Vice Foreman's advice to you. He speaks to you. A miner who neglects his gear can't help to work to his full potential. In the past, if you wanted to improve your gear, you had little choice but to replace it. But these days, we have materia. Familiar stuff? Well, then I reckon a lesson is in order to simply put material as a kind of crystal that enhances the properties of equipment. It is attachment. The attachment process is more fair simple. That it wasn't always the case. Time was you needed something called catalyst, and digging the stuff up formed a healthy part of miners' workday. Now, even though no one's need catalysts anymore, there's still educational merit in gathering. To that end, I want you to try your hand at mining a variety of it, namely grade 1 carbonized matter. 99 fragments ought to do it. You have the best luck searching around the NALD checkpoint over in Middle La Nocia. And you'll definitely need your sledgehammer. Well, guess what I got? How goes your search? Oh, well, you know what? I had a little birdie called Experience, and the internet told me that you need this. The internet, because I couldn't remember what she needed for what quest. Alright, precisely 99 fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter. Well done, Rourke. I now expect you're keen to learn about materia. Well, the first thing I should tell you is that it's not been around for long. In the Eorzea, at least. Knowledge of its use only comes to our shores a few years back. The process of enhancing equipment goes something like this. First, you take well-worn gear and extract materia from it. Don't ask me how. You then take that materia and attach it to the item you want to enhance. Don't ask me how. It's this procedure known as melding that once required casts like the kind you brought me. I should mention at this point that the actual task of melding is something that only skilled disciples of the hand should attempt. That's weavers, goldsmiths, and so on. These people used to depend on us, disciples of the land, to supply them with catalysts. And catalyst-free melding was discovered, and we lost not a small source of work, but that's just progress for you, and I try to be happy for it. Now, there's various kind of material, each offering unique benefits, and I'm sure you've guessed some of them can be exceedingly useful to miners. That's these which I reckon you seek out. Once you find a material like, you just need to ask a friendly disciple hand to do the melding for you. I'm sure there's one among your acquaintances. Nope. Alright, well. And then we... so, yeah, no. Okay, well, that was fun for that. Lots of talking. Had an immediate level up. Got some new equipment. Did not get anything new for gathering. which is fine because we kind of need a lot of the silver ore eventually for like various other crafting classes. But in the meantime, I think what we'll do is, oh no, how do I get there? Oh, let's see here. I won't open up the gathering menu for a fourth time. Is it cheaper to just teleport straight to GRIDANIA? 462. I doubt it's not. Spud, do you think it's a good idea that I should try to Chocobo Porter my way up to Camp Drybones and then Camp Drybones up to South Shroud to GRIDANIA?
If you're looking to get to GRIDANIA, why not just take the airship? Because by the time you take that much Chocobo riding, you're also going to be paying for time on top of the money.
But we're just doing guild quest, and I'm stingy.
Yeah, but doing that much Chocobo riding would cost you more in the long run.
No, it wouldn't. 30, 30, 30. It cost me the same,
right?
It probably cost me the same.
So then you're buying time.
Yeah. But what's time to someone who peddles in words?
Progress.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't think you could tell me all that.
What do you do? Saw that one coming? Oh, Harvest Dance. Okay, we can't do that one. The house that Death built. The house that Death built? Oh, that's Palace of the Dead. Okay, we're not going to do that yet. Because that has implications for some NPCs or some characters that we've seen in the main story, who we thought their story was done, but woe to us, the uninformed. Also, too, their story kind of ended stupidly, and a lot of people were mad about it. So they were like, Square Enix, fix this. And they're like, bet, check it out. And then now we got sad stuff. And Yandere Sim. Ooh, that'll be one that we will have to do.
Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, definitely some yeah.
So much potential death.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why it's called the Palace of the Dead.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It'll be awesome. A lich is involved. That's all I will say to that.
Of course. When there's dead involved, lich is probably never far behind.
And it's a palace. Obviously a lich.
Very much. And in the
I've never seen any. Yeah, I've never seen. It's not a Dracolich. Dracolich is one called their.
In a very rare occasion in D&D, if there's someone might have a Dracolich.
Yeah. No, but I'm gonna be honest. Ain't nobody in this universe as extra as the Living Dead.
Well, I mean, don't forget there's that fate out in southern Fenland that's all about dapper zombies.
That's a spoiler.
Hey, it's a fate.
Yeah, but they're dapper. The name itself spoils.
No, they're just dapper.
How'd they become dapper? We don't know. We'll
dapper.
find out. All right. Well, I'm hopping in. Just got all situated with the miner stuff. Unfortunately, I thought I was level 24, almost 25, but I'm not. I'm 20. I was 23, almost 24. But it's no matter. We're gonna be quickly doing probably one of the best quest names so far. Questions and Lancers.
Oh God.
I love puns. In this game, it has a lot of good puns.
It is rife with puns.
Yeah, the North America localizers, they did an amazing job actually with this game.
The best.
Alright, so Guildmaster Yawain wants us to learn from other masters of the Lancer. Last stream, I almost said yesterday, last stream, we got all the way up to, we started at level 1, got up to, no, did we start at level 1 and then all the way up to 20? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like there was other...
Relatively around 20.
Yeah. Well, obviously, because I'm doing a level 25. So...
Well, and we did, what, 5 levels off stream?
Yeah, that was 25 to 30. Yeah, so we must have stopped at 20, and then between the last stream and now, I got the last 10 levels, so that we can get our first job.
Well, when you open those up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mentioned on the stream that there are what's the word I'm looking for? I've mentioned already that there's some background stuff kind of going on with 14 with Miyu and Mal. So hopefully we can get that situated as to like what's going on with expectations, what we're trying to do all together, and then what essentially am I going to be able to do specifically on my own, or even having you as a co-host, if it ever comes down to that, for just bullshitting around. Right. Shooting the goose if it were.
Well, if you want to be clean about it, yeah, that's a word for it. Chewing the fat.
Yeah.
I got
right.
Pugilist up to 30, so I'm doing that.
What's that?
I got Pugilist up to 30, so I'm doing that class now.
Oh. Let's see. Okay. Well, Master. So we got questions and answers. All right. So Wayne. It is good to see you again, Rorik, and stronger than when we last spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training. Yeah, probably. Definitely many hours, because one of those streams that we did Lancers was 9 hours.
Okay, yeah.
Which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you your next task. At the Bramble Patch, you came to grasp the true meaning of courage. Yeah, we fought a big boar, a big pet boar.
His best friend.
Yeah.
What character don't know that?
Yeah.
You were sent away beforehand.
Yep, we didn't know about that. We thought we were gonna go skewer the King of the Bramble Patch. I would have you put that courage to proof before 3 masters of our art. In the many years... are you not a master? Apparently, we've proven our skill for 1 master, and now we gotta do 3 more. Because that is the way. Also, too, may the 4th be with you all.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yay, Star Wars nerds. Star Wars nerd.
There you go.
In the many years since they began their training within these walls, these men have led very different lives that they share the distinction of being regarded amongst the finest lancers of their time. And just as they once looked to their seniors for inspiration, so shall you look to them. By availing yourselves to have their wisdom, you will take another step towards becoming a fully fledged lancer. Your first instructor is a man named Methomi. Seek him out at Armaselek's spire in the East Shroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post have honed Methomi's perception. No detail escapes a man preaching grace. Present yourself before him for inspection work and do as he bids you. Cool. This almost seems like this should have been the level 20 quest. Because if I'm going to be going to a bunch of different masters, you'd think I would do a master at 20, master at 25, and then the master at 30, which should have gave me my job class. You know what I mean? But,
well, the job is completely different. Like, it is far and away from what's going on there.
yeah. Oh, I know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I never did Lancer. I think I did Lancer up to like 15, just so I can be like, I can do dungeons with it. And then once I start playing it, it'll like be like whatever.
Right. It's kind of how I am with Pugilist, honestly. I was like, oh god, I got to get through this.
So yeah, So Rorik is actually not my first character. My first character is another character called Stubbs McFly on the Diablos server. Diabolos, excuse me. I got Diablo on the mind, but yeah, I have quite a bit of hours in him, to the point that I have Arcanist maxed out, Scholar maxed out, Thaumaturge maxed out, Red Mage maxed out, Rogue was maxed out at the time of Stormblood, and I think I had just started working on Pugilist, and then Shadowbringers came out, got Arcanist up to 80, Red Mage up to 80, Thaumaturge up to 80, and then was going back around for Rogue, and then I kind of got myself burnt out and stopped playing. Now here we are.
Yep, back at it again.
Back at it again, with a whole new character.
And I really had to get to playing, so I've missed so much, and the game is easy to miss, honestly.
Hawthorne Hunt. Yeah, I think what I ended up, because like I had, my whole journey with this is that I started out with A Realm Reborn, stopped playing. I think the Crystal Tower raid was the newest content at the time, so that's how, like, we're talking base game, end game raid. So several years ago, like about 7 years ago type time we're talking about. Got back in once Stormblood was about no, sorry. I got back in it once Heaven's Word came, finally actually released. Did most of Heaven's Word. Like, I think I was in endgame Heaven's Word, stop. And hadn't touched it until, I think about 4 months before the release of Shadowbringers. And since I was so far behind, and I really wanted to play Shadowbringers content, I went from right at end game Heaven's Word all through Stormblood, and then once I finished Stormblood, Shadowbringers released, and I did all of Shadowbringers while also going back and doing all the other unlocked content from endgame patches of Heaven's Word, and then all through Stormblood, and then, you know, whatever unlocks that were at the time for Shadowbringer. Currently still not up to date on the unlock, like endgame raid stuff, because I don't have time anymore because I'm working on this character now. So I don't have time to go do end game raid stuff.
C'est la vie.
Yeah, c'est la vie.
Maybe one day we'll get to raiding.
Yeah, one day. But, so yeah, I think my main issue was that I got so burnt out because I basically played 14, like, I don't know, 8 hours almost every day. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, my trouble was that I just ran out of money, so I couldn't play it anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that and the whole Titan Extreme debacle I was having.
Yeah. Yeah. In my case, I really love like when I enjoy MMOs the most when I'm actually playing with like people I know or even like friends. So,
it's such a rare occurrence too, because I've noticed a lot of people that I tend to be friends with tend not to really care for MMOs.
Yeah, that was my kind of issue though. I most of my community that I grew up with happened to also have been on MMOs. So like, I had a bunch of like friends on like RuneScape. When I got older, going to my local, at the time, my local game store, found out that local game store actually had a like a World of Warcraft guild. So I kind of got in that community, but I didn't really care for. I don't really care for World of Warcraft. Like I respect what it has done. I just can't. I can't get into the setting. Like
I played for a while, but going back to it now is so hard.
Yeah, especially doing like old content too. It's tough.
Well, it's tough also in the sense that you level past what your quests are doing so fast. Granted, I'm sure things have changed with Shadowlands, and mind you, I actually pre-ordered Shadowlands, but I've not played since. So, but they did have that level squish, so there's that. So you might not level as fast. You might actually begin to enjoy low level content again. But or no, that was one of the issues. It's like,
yeah,
you're going out here into Azshara. You do a couple of quests, and all of a sudden you're level that you need to go somewhere else, even though you're not done with the Azshara level area for questing.
Yeah,
it's
and
really
then
frustrating for someone that wants to understand the story.
Yeah, and then at that point you're just doing quests for reputation, which actually is not that bad. You can consider that its own level in its own right. But once you actually have factions in the other thing, and you're trying to make sure that you're good on both factions, not gonna happen. Alright, so, Methomi, you must be the young lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Methomi, commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now let's have a good look at you. I see you possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this there's no doubt, but you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you've seen much and more. Mayhap you believe there is not left out there to unnerve you. No, we have yet to do the one dungeon that is unnerving, and I love it. I feel like we're hyping up that dungeon too much.
But it's a great dungeon.
I love it so much. Yes, I know.
For us, some people may hate it, but for us, it's a great dungeon. We love doing it.
Yep.
I love healing it. I really do.
I think I wasn't too impressed with it. when I first like ran it, because it was just like, oh, spooky, scary dungeon, whatever. But then I ended up having to run it like 7 times in a row, and then it started growing on me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I love it.
Whereas some people, typically when you do a dungeon consistently so much that you begin to just hate it. Like I've been doing a lot of covered bell mines, and every time I do that, I get more and more annoyed because that dungeon has one of the dumbest things: enemies at leash.
Yeah, the leashing. Yeah.
I can't believe they put that in a dungeon. So dumb.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yet the world is wide and only gods can claim to know all. You may be assured that the legendary Lancer of old faltered at times. No Lancer nor any man can foresee all possibilities, but he can steel himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle of fresh spoken blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out a creature of the night which you are to vanquish. Alright, cool. We're gonna summon the Whore of Babylon here.
I'm not gonna comment.
And then slew her with our long stick.
Slay.
Slew.
Slew is past tense.
Yeah.
You have not done so yet.
Wait a minute. This isn't a temptress of the night. What is this? What does this do? Why can't I use this? Delivers an attack with... Oh, okay. Because I'm stupid, that's why. Might... Do they disable? No, I'm just being stupid. So yeah, we killed bats. Blood-sucking bats. Ooh. So apparently this is a spire. I don't know why they call it a spire when it's just a big-ass watchtower. Fancy names for basic bullshittery, I guess.
Fancy names for not so fancy people.
Yeah. Welcome back, son, and well done. I bore witness to your battle with mine own eyes. Yes, safe up on this tower as I watched bats maul you alive. Fucking dick. Go. The blood bats bewilder its prey with its ceaseless fluttering, which makes putting a spear in the beast an exercise in frustration. Frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. Yet, to your credit, you have fought on resolutely, and thus emerged the victor. I don't know about you, but I don't panic when I get frustrated. I get pissed. Dwayne has taught you well, young one. You have a way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hewn edges, I see the markings of a great lancer. With my blessing, make your way to Buscarin's druthers in the South Shroud. It is there that your next instructor, Buscarin himself, awaits. The man has a unique approach to our art, which means that it's unorthodox and must be heretical at best, at worst, damnable at the worst. Though it's a fair while since he hung up his spirit, his words are well worth hearing. Indeed, Lancer, visit him as much for his counsel as they do his meed, good though it is. By meeting Buscarin and availing yourself of his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve.
I'm
Anyway, so yes, at best heretical, at worst damnable. So, you know what we do with heretics? We burn them. Burn them.
That's I had a friend who played a lawful good cleric back in D&D, and he kind of like rolled into it because he wanted some randomization to his character. And his entire thing was how he would be okay with killing thing was, "Bird on me, he's a witch." It was for everything that he fought. It was his justification.
No, really shitty justification. Come on. Can't even do better that he's of a military governmental order that is blessed by the state to hunt the unclean, and the unclean is those of heretical, mutant, or abominable origins.
Yeah, witches.
Yeah, let's. I mean, if he's just saying burn the witch, that's. I mean.
Well, it was like a battle cry.
Oh, there was more. Okay, so there's more that we didn't know about.
It was.
Wait, it rains in this area? Sorry.
He just kind of made it so, he could be fine with killing things that would have otherwise been unsavory to kill for a lawful good character.
Like what?
Well, considering the rest of the party was about chaotic, so not really chaotic good. So
Okay.
to go along with the rest of the party, got to kind of make up your own shit.
Yeah. Also, too, Star Wars nerd. I'm also a huge Games Workshop nerd, and I absolutely adore the Warhammer 40k universe. Warhammer Fantasy, not really my thing, because I get a lot of the fantasy, or high fantasy, mid fantasy, low fantasy aspects from other sources and universes that I just don't care for the Warhammer Fantasy universes, although they do have some like interesting, like, I love the dwarves from the Warhammer Fantasy universe, where all they do is just hold grudges. I believe we've mentioned it in the Warhammer Vermintide 2 thing. The Duradins is what they're called now, because Games Workshop had to go and monetize or trademark everything, because a lot of their stuff is actually Tolkien expired, so inspired, so they can't really like trademark orcs, even though I believe they tried to at one point.
Well, I mean, they're one of those companies that try to like, this is our property. You do not fuck with our property.
Yeah.
Well, it's not our property. It will be.
Yeah. So, yeah. They're called, the dwarves are called Duradins, and they literally, they have like, I don't know if the lore has changed since, because I haven't been keeping up Warhammer Fantasy lore, but the really cool thing about it is that the lore is, the dwarves have there's a bunch of dwarf clans. Each dwarf clan has a book of grudges for other dwarf clans. And within the dwarf clans, they have the families who have books of grudges to other families or clans. Then there is the like internal family, where it's like, the mom, dad, offspring of the mom and dads. So that sort of internal family. They then will have a book of grudges to clans, other, what would be considered, well, I guess it would be like Dwarven kingdoms, then Dwarven clans, then the family itself, and then each individual dwarf will also have a book of grudges. So there is, let's see, if I'm gonna try to do the vernacular correctly, it's Dwarven kingdoms, Dwarven clans in the kingdoms, Dwarven families within the clans, and then personal grudges. and when they get entered into the book of grudges, they cannot be reconciled until at least 1,000 years have passed.
Yes.
If not more. Because I believe there is, I think there's a unit they think they're called the Longbeards, and they have, I think one of their abilities is called the 10,000 year grudge or something like that. So, if a grudge is that long, you know it's a kingdom grudge.
Oh, of course.
Well, alright, so I got Bhaskaran. Well, if it isn't Egwene's protege, I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm Bhaskaran, and this here's my place in case you're wondering why old Egwene sent you. I should mention I've not always been in the food and drink business before I opened the others. I managed an outpost not far from here. Any road, between keeping throats wet and bellies full, I ain't got a great deal of time to chat now, so if you don't mind, I'll just get on with educating you. It's a really nice way you're gonna learn today, boy. Gonna learn today. Now take this nice bottle of full flower mead. Wait, don't open it. This ain't that kind of lesson. No, I want you to make an offering of it at Mistali's lands, which is a monument tucked away in a rocky cleft to the south of here. See the bottle safely there, complete with its contents, and when you come back, I'll tell you a story. Got that? All good. Yeah, this dude's like, here's your first lesson. He fucking drops a bottle onto the thing, and then you go like, alright, shit, bet. Pop open the cork, start to chug it, and he's like, not that kind of lesson. Deliver it to a sacred... Kill. Hunting log. I forgot this guy was here. We should probably finish our hunting log then. Oops, wrong button. If we have deers, we can go kill them quickly.
Oh dear.
Deer. Bam! Piercing talon. Oh, right, I forgot I have the third ability now.
Those do help.
Yeah. And it deals a lot of damage, especially when I have disembowel.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we're gonna go do this after I got my, fix of slaying animals. God, my character is a psychopath. Okay, so we're gonna pour one out for the homies.
As you do.
As we do. I don't actually... Let's see here. I should be able to... If I click on it, will it still... No, okay. So unlike the Gathering, it won't actually show me the exact area that they spawn. But I bet you they spawn to the north of here. Like over in that little area. Actually, what is that? That's a dungeon. The 10,000 Maws of Toto-Rak. Did we do that one? No.
Where? The 1,000 Miles of Toto-Rak?
Yeah. No.
No, we have not.
That's another one that is kind of long, but it's not long because of the dungeon's kind of long, but it's long for other reasons, and that's why we have skip cutscene enable once we view it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Bhaskaran, so you offered up the meat as I told you, and without drinking a drop, very well, you shall have the tale of me as promised. Mistel is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the monument I sent you to was erected in his honor. Mistel was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he'd have bled the stuff. It was him who first identified the two aspects of a Lancer courage, as well as how to go about tempering them. And that weren't all he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our lancers keeping the confines of the 12's hood, he sought to bring in new techniques and methods from faraway lands. But GRIDANIA was a different place in those days. The outside world was the thing to be shunned back then, and non-Force-born were considered faithless savages. It was even worse than now. Of course, old Nasal, wasn't afraid to call that way of thinking what it was. A lot of ignorance and cowardice. To cut a long story short, despite a force full of good old Gardanian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign lancers, and by blending their techniques with his own, he gave the world the art which he now practiced. To this day, the Lancer Guild accepts students regardless of their origins. That wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Mistal. Us Lancers owe him much and more, and it's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. What's that? When's the trial? Wahahaha. Much as I hate to disappoint, there isn't one. Your courage was never in doubt, son. My part in your training done. 'Tis time you visited your... third and final instructor, a fellow named Vox Claret. You'll find him whiling away his time at the bobbing cork like as not. Oh, that's the name of an inn in Felgard Float, in case you didn't know. Up in SHROUD it is. Vox Claret, an old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it till neither man could lift his spear tip off the ground. I warn you, he was a stubborn bugger back then, and the years ain't done much to improve his humors. So good luck with impressing him. Great. We get to deal with an old bastard. That's fine. Ain't anything new, really. Have I been to Float? No, I don't think I have.
I don't think it would have.
Is there an easy way straight up to north, just going through Central? Well, I guess we're in it for the long haul. So, yeah. I got a couple things situated. So, like, oh, there they are. Kill them. So, yeah, like I was saying, Spud, I mentioned that I do realize that today should have been the day I did some Pokemon TCGO, but I'm trying to come up with some plans for that, and unfortunately, until I have a few things come in and get situated, I'm hoping that I can probably do some TCGO content. I'm hoping next week, but it might be the week after, depending on shipping days.
Okay.
Depending on when stuff gets in. All right, so we finished the hunting log. We got like nothing for experience, which is fine. Let's see here. So the hunting logs for like rank 3 are going to be the 30 through 40, right?
Sorry, what?
Hunting logs, the ranks go rank 1 is by tens. Okay, that's what I thought. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, gee. Oh. Yeah. Well, at least 50 is going to be pretty easy since most of it's in one central location. All right. All right. So yeah, the plan currently is to try to get caught up with Lancer class quests, and then we're gonna do some daily stuff, and then I think that's when we'll then head back in to wait a minute. I can't get through North Shroud that way, right? Or was it New Grandia?
You can't go through the White Wolf Gate, but you can go through the North Shroud.
Okay,
or
perfect.
You can get to the North Shroud through
Central.
If you want to go up to Sorrel Haven, remember that's like a level 30 area.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm at level 33, so it's like whatever.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Yarzon stuff. I don't remember him being in the hunting log. Oh, yep, there he is. Sure as cat poop. Well, since we're here, might as well kill him. Alright, let's see what a full life surge full thrust got. Of course, I wasn't paying attention. It was over 200. I think it was closer to 300, but there we go. Bam. Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. I can lift like 6 of you peep sweets. Bench press you. Oh, I gotta kill 4 of them. Great. And then we got the shroud hair, the balloon. Oops. Bam. What else is up here? Why do I feel like there's a dungeon up here? Nope. There's Hismail, which is... doesn't actually...
Are you talking about in North Shroud?
Yeah. There's not a dungeon up here. So what's up here is Beast Tribe Quest, which is this little bit right here. We won't have access to that in a while.
You can still run there, but no, you need to go there though.
Yeah. Essentially, North Shroud is really weird. They have literally just the Beast Tribe Quest, which is what takes place in this little section here, which has the weird off-the-bat trader in the between Elder Springs, Proud Creek, and Peace Garden. The other like aspect that they try to make North Shroud into like a end game like staging area is that they made Hismail, which is right here. They made Hismail the area that you would go to take level 50 end gear and then make it augmented. So basically just increases the item level to it. It also has the relic weapons, which are just kind of like fancy smanchy weapons that you can do stuff to make them like evolve in a sense. So they start looking like more shiny, more glowy, more nifty. Yeah. Too bad we weren't streaming yesterday because we came across a white mage who was kind of working on that. Yeah, so they had a really nice sparkly staff.
Oh, so sparkly.
All right. Val Claret. I take it you are the young lancer whom Ewain spoke, and an adventure besides by the look of you. I was an adventurer myself once. That was before I became a lancer, a lance for hire, and took an arrow to the knee. But enough idle talk. You've come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, that you will not find me a lenient and instructor as the others. Now pay attention. Slaps you. Now pay attention.
Why are you paying attention?
Yeah. I'm paying attention. Good. Thwack. Why'd you hit me? Because you weren't ready. If you were paying attention, you wouldn't have been hit. Thus far, you have learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you will learn
you'll learn how to be hit.
Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Well, with me, you will learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of that change, a lancer must be able to think and adapt. To think and adapt during battle requires courage. I don't think that's the correct word for that, but sure, we'll go with that. Courage. To teach you the meaning of my words, I would have you challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. However, the creature will appear only when there is a raging flame. You may kindle such a flame by procuring 6 fingers from slain balloons and deposit them at a gutted fire pit. This should suffice to entice the Red Balloon. As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with ever greater fervor until it's ripe to burst in the conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish the fiery foe. Cool. We're gonna go stab it a bunch.
Sounds about right.
No, I'm not doing that. Oops, wrong button. Why do I feel like I have better rings and I'm not wearing them?
Mysteries.
Because I'm not. Ring of Freedom. Oh, this is item 11. It gives determination. But it's only level... no. Sorry, bruh. Gonna extract materia from you.
Breaking it apart, man.
Oh, I got a Savage Might from it.
Hey.
Obviously, only Savage Might 1, so it's not going to really do much. Determination 1. Oh, I don't look forward to materiating my end gear stuff, like, at all. So eventually there will become a point in time where, like, I won't really need to change my equipment too much. For example, once we get the end game, like level 50 equipment, and we augment it, that will essentially actually get us all the way up to level 60. Or just about level 60. It's kind of a iffy moments. Some people tell you to upgrade at like 57. Some people say you can get all the way up to 60 and just be fine. I'm a little of the mind that you can just probably wear it till level 60 because it's essentially level 55 armor at that point once it's augmented. But so yeah, you basically wear it to level 60, get the level 60 gear, wear the level 60 gear up to level 70, so forth and so forth. Because once you have endgame gear, I mean, the endgame gear is going to be loads better than base gear, or base gear for many other things. And then you can essentially buy it too. So if you can't get a bunch of dungeon equipment, well, you don't really have to worry about it at that point now, do ya? Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention and I activated my life surge.
Oh.
Because I wanted to see how much disemboweled life surge full thrust would have done. Although I do like killing these bombs because I'm getting actually a decent amount of bomb ashes.
Always nice.
Yeah, and I think you need them to make steel. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, life surge, full thrust, 239 damage. Oh yeah. We got a Yarzon taking a bite out of me. See, why is there not a dungeon in the North Shroud? Or at least something. Everything else has at least something.
Something. Anything, I need it. Well, I mean, it might be planned for a later thing.
No, it is not.
Look, I'm trying to hold out some kind of hope. Leave me alone.
It's not. With the disaster of what was Final Fantasy 1.0, they're not going to do anything with Gridania because of how horrible the Gridania map was. Was that?
I'm not a huge fan of the way Gridania is laid out still, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a lot worse because it took forever and a day to get anywhere. Because the map was not conducive for free travel.
Yeah.
And wasn't the world map topographic too, so it was really hard to read? Or am I just thinking of something else? I might be thinking something else. 'Cause why would they make a topographic map for your world map? That's weird.
That is a little weird, yes.
Oh well. This is such a fantasy thing to do, like fictional fantasy where you can essentially live at an inn.
Yeah.
So you have vanquished the red balloon, no less than what I would expect of one of Ewain's. Our enemies altered its nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of battle to shift repeatedly, yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphantly. I am known for being liberal with my praise, but you've done well. Or, I am not known, excuse me. But you've done well. Yours is genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you license to forsake your training. You are still but a fledgling among us after all. I finished with you, may now report back to Wayne, and when you do, tell him the young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. He's lonely. Or he sees himself in us, which is weird. Alright, I gotta go talk to the Chocobo Porter.
Free afternoon.
Back to the Lancers Guild. And I'm not going to teleport because that is way too expensive for a 1-minute Chocobo ride. Granted, I would just mount up and do it myself, but I'm lazy. And I would rather just talk while my guy rides along.
So I had to pay attention.
I'm doing other stuff. I'm talking, being entertained. Sorry, being entertaining. Hey, if I'm being entertained by being entertaining, or at least trying to be entertaining, it all works out. Oh fuck! I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore.
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do I mean? What do I mean?
You don't know what you're gonna do anymore.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore.
In terms of...
No, stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Detail. Can't help you solve a problem if you don't even know what the problem is.
Oh, I know what the problem is. Unfortunately, it can't be solved. Because unfortunately, the problem... My problem was the... so what became my problem was the solution to another problem.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. My problem was that there wasn't a person for something, and I became that person. And now I don't have time to do my normal duties. That's a little bit of life for you, though.
Oh shit, I've almost leveled. Cool.
Yeah, almost leveled. I hope I don't know what's going on, but I got a really clicky A button going on right now.
That's not what you want.
Oh, see, I thought he wanted me to see him. Okay, so Wayne goes, old Vox Clark demands I show my face. Ha ha ha. Can only assume the boxing brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well, I shall see what I can do. As for you, Rourke, well done. I have never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all three men, yet I'm no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need to overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing to leave the Lancer Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. As ever, apply yourself to the lance work and return when you're ready for your final chant. I look forward to our next meeting.
Back to North Shroud.
I might need to go buy better gear here pretty soon.
Really?
Yeah, well, I can equip level 30 armor. And I'm still wearing level 15 armor.
And what's your recommend? Are you the best you got there?
Guess best what I got currently, because I gotta go and,
You want to see if you can get any drops from a duty or something? Well, I suppose it would all be 15, wouldn't it?
it would be all 15, because that's all we got so far.
And you haven't unlocked Holly Tolly.
No, because we haven't played since last time we played. I'm gonna go buy gear real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll get into Proof of Might. But first, shopping. And I hit the wrong thing.
Did you?
Yeah, I went to the.
You forgot that you could just run down here.
Yes. No. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't forget. I thought there was a closer aetheryte crystal, but it didn't matter.
By the time you're done loading, you might as well run.
I aetheryted to the Archer aetheryte crystal. There was no running to that from there.
You're a dum-dum.
Yeah, I know. What else is new? Trade supplier, independent apothecary, all these fucking people. Like, what the hell? Get out of here, Spud. We won't do market board because we're not doing... Because if we're just buying gray gear, it makes no sense buying... Oh, do you not sell armor? No, you sell weapons. Do you sell armor? No, you sell weapons.
Tailor, independent tailor.
Tailor, it's the tailor.
Oh, you're looking for the armor. Okay.
Yes, armor. Always armor. Okay. Let's see, we need a steel sallet. Toadskin jacket. Toadskin.
I'm well on my way to 100 accommodations.
I fucking hate you right now.
I'm at 61.
That's awesome. I'm really happy for you.
And I've been just about every class under the sun apart from a tank.
And then we're not going to worry about... Okay, this is getting freaking redonkulous with this weathered ring. And it's only... extract material from it, because I don't want this ring anymore. That's the only reason why it's saying, like, put me on is because it has... Why won't you... Wait, what? Why didn't it destroy the ring? Why did it not destroy the ring?
Because it's a newbie ring. Tell you what, how about we go get you some armor?
I've already got armor. I just don't want the weathered ring anymore.
I was meaning the brand new armor.
Bam!
Hmm. See where...
I look stupid.
Why, yes, you do.
I look okay without the helmet, but with the helmet, I look stupid.
Well, so here's... Does that not work? Yeah, take a look at that.
Look at what?
Your text box. I linked a ring.
How'd you get that?
Okay, so there's a series of little instant quests that you can do where you end up getting a set of brand new stuff.
Oh, that might be good to get.
I mean, it gives you an entire gear set.
Oh, then I might do that. I might do that for something else then.
Because, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then... like that right there is the top.
Is it specifically for just Disciple of War, or will it give you Disciple of Magic as well?
Depends on what you run as.
Okay, then I will have to run that as a Disciple of Magic then.
Okay.
Cause,
but at the end of it, you do get the ring.
Okay. Okay, and then I need to go to the arms. Actually, I need to go to the jeweler. Okay, grab the gorget. All right, we're just gonna deck my classes out real quick. Real quick. Where'd that one dude go?
Which caster did you say you wanted to do?
I don't know yet. I done them all, and I kind of hate them all right now.
Oh, well, then I'd say to not do one then. Just do another DPS or another Deeps.
The only other one that I have yet to try would be Archer.
Archer is fun. I do like Archer.
Not the Taylor. Where's the battle arms again? Is that this guy?
Fire?
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh. Shit, it's a good thing I'm level 31 with this guy, because I would not be able to equip the level 31 gear. Okay, so if I recommend a gear... Oh.
Ooh, that helmet. Ooh.
Yeah, no, the dyes could be... where's a dyer?
Do you have it unlocked?
No. You actually have to unlock it to do the dyes. I thought it was just that specific dyer.
Over in Vesper Bay, you have to unlock the ability to dye, and then you dye it in your in room.
Ah. That's stupid. Silver ring, perfect. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know.
At least I believe you gotta dye it in your in room.
Yeah, you gotta do something. And the fact that we have an in room as like free of charge.
I guess you don't have to go to your in room to dye. You can dye where you are, but whatever.
It kind of makes it easy.
But you do need to unlock the ability to dye, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit 0 HP. I'm dead inside.
Got it.
Got it. So I would set my final trial. Ever the sight for sore eyes? Fuck you and your sore ass eyes, bitch. By your return, I take it you are ready for the final trial. Very well, let us. Guildmaster Wayne, it's I, Edard. Oh no, I'm falling and I can't get up. You are wounded because you've fallen and you can't get up. What has happened for you to fall and can't get up? We were attacked, sir, by a dusk white lancer as we trained in the forest. He was impossibly strong, a demon. He kept screaming something about teaching us true courage. Did he pronounce it as courage? Why, yes, he did, sir. No, not him. Not Falquez. We were in the northwest corner of the central shroud when it happened. I was able to get away, but the others... You must help the others. Yerg.
Okay.
Be strong, man. I'm sorry, Yerg. The trial must wait. Pray make haste. Fucking lots of praying. To the central shroud and help your comrades. And Rourke, should Falquez force your hand, do what must be done. 12 speed you on your way. We're gonna kill the guy. He's like, your courage. It's like, it's pronounced courage. Yes, your courage.
Courage.
Courage. Your cowardice and courage. Where am I going? Alright, central.
North.
No, central. The north corner of central.
To get to.
It's in. It's up by the standing corpses or courses. In the Sorrel Haven. I'm gonna ride my what is this guy? What is this guy called?
Which one?
Sildra.
Is that the manatee looking thing? Or the
Yeah.
looking thing?
Yeah. It's supposed to be an homage to in Final Fantasy V, you had once the wind spoiler alert for a geez, I don't know how old game. Final Fantasy V, once the wind crystal breaks, shocking, no air, no actual like wind happens, so like sailboats are impossible to use. However, one of your party members is a pirate with a boat who has a Lapras looking thing that tugs it around like some weird ass tugboat. And I believe that creature's name is Sildra.
Well,
Yeah. And then it dies. At some point, I think it dies. Or get washes away by Leviathan type bullshittery. And then becomes Leviathan? I don't know. I haven't played 5 in a long ass time. I should play it. Oh, I love 5. It was the first instance of the job classes, which I love so much. We didn't get to see that again until like Final Fantasy Tactics, excuse me.
Because 10-2 technically did have job classes.
Yes, it did. It had the dress sphere thing. Actually, okay.
I think it was called something else, but basically that, yes.
No, I thought it was called the dress sphere.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, regardless of what it was called, yes, it was essentially a job class thing. And then I was going to say, even though that like the first like 30 minutes of the game, or what is considered the opener, is very like girls.
Girls.
Yeah, like definitely like totally spies type girls type thing, where you're like, it's like overtly like trying to heavily target itself to girls, but happens. It's really hard to kind of get through the first 30 minutes, but it actually opens up into actually a really good game. And I think that's why it kind of didn't do too well.
I can see that.
Yeah. All right. Fabian, help for the love of the 12, help me.
Ew.
Oh no, he's got raptors. They're nipping at him. They're not actually biting him. They're oh shit, yeah they are. Damn. Clever girl. Clever girl. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I'm messing this up so bad. Why can't I target you, you stupid brat munchkin? Come, face me. Yes, good. Face away. Fabian the Blunt. More like Smokes Blunts. Am I right, chat? I felt gross even saying that.
Good.
I owe you my life, friend. Another breath and it would have become worm fodder. A Dusklancer unleashed the fiends upon us, claiming it would temper our courage. Whatever the fuck that means. You should have seen the look in his eyes when he said it. Mad bastard. I speak, but I don't actually say anything. Where is he now? I think he headed off toward the North Shroud, maybe in the direction of Felguard Float. I can't say for sure. I was concentrating on the scale skin at the time. If it's a reckoning you seek, you're likely to be disappointed. Those of us who managed to outrun the worms will already have alerted the whalers. I declare the Duskwhite is being held at Sewer Point as we speak, begging for his worthless life in a puddle of his own piss. Serves the bastard right and all. Not him. We know him. He will probably laugh and say, "Yes, steel thyself. I must test your courage."
Courage.
Yeah. And then
Courage.
Yeah, it's pronounced courage, you daft bastard.
Gotta cover it. I get it.
To be honest, Valkyrie's character actually looks pretty cool. You know, kind of got a little edgelord vibe to it. However, he's a stupid ass character, and I hate him.
He's a dumbass.
Yeah. Huh?
This way.
Yeah, I know it's this way.
That's what I said. Take the road.
You take the low road. I'll take the high road.
You hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. Now hit him low, hit him low, hit him low.
Chirp. Wait, is it up top? No, it's down below. Okay.
It's right over here.
A ziz? What about a zuz?
Well, funny you should mention that. The fate, I believe, is what is this?
And let me guess, there's a second one. Is this, what is thus? A zuz?
I don't think so, but I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere there was something like that.
What kept you? Helping your comrades, you say? Fool! You waste your pity on false friends. It is only a matter of time before they betray you. I, just like those wretches who saw me in prison and exiled. I was once an upright citizen of GRIDANIA, a man of the Lancers Guild. Yet, life was not easy. For want of the coin to obtain the barest necessities, I conspired with my closest comrades to steal from the guild's coffers. The theft soon came to light, and though there was no suspect, it was clear that the deed had been portrayed by someone within the ranks. An air of suspicion hung heavily over the guild from that day forth until last. Unable to bear the guilt, I convinced my accomplices to join me in confession. Only for them to bite their craven tongues after I had stepped forward and admitted my part in the crime, and so it was that I alone took the blame. Of course it was the dust right. Everyone said. Was there ever any doubt? It all made perfect sense. So wait, when did you steal stuff? When did that happen? Like when we were doing the thing,
No,
or
it was before you joined the Lancers Guild. He and another guy had done this task, and his friend basically sold him out without any repercussions to himself. So then that's what started his whole crusade against the Lancers Guild, because he wanted to try and come forward and be honest about it, showing courage.
Despite my heartfelt pleas. So wait, he was a wanted man, exiled, like self-imposed exile, and then came back. Why wasn't he arrested on the spot?
I don't know.
Maybe everybody forgot about him. With that strength to force the truth out of those traitors. But they had the courage to escape my dungeon cell, even if it meant taking some hapless guard's life. Driven by vengeance and no small amount of self-loathing, I resolved to forge my courage anew. I strode into the lairs of ravenous fiends, while drenched in blood, I put their helpless offspring to the spear, that I might face the unbridled fury of their kin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna stare at you, dude. Oh no, he's reaching for his weapon. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh Lord.
For my
effort. Not time for that kind of joke.
But he was reaching for his lance. For my efforts, I've acquired the ultimate courage. A courage forged amidst danger and tempered by rage.
Man, this guy really was trained by Wayne. Can't even say courage right.
Yeah. I fear nothing. I'm the greatest lancer that has ever lived.
God damn it. My courage knows no bounds.
Yeah. It's a duel to the death. My courage versus his courage.
Well, wouldn't it be more his courage because he's so angry?
Versus some what?
Wouldn't it be his courage because he's so angry? It's so much rage.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, my courage
Raj A.
versus his courage.
Raj
Oh shit. Okay, AOE, motherfucker. You shouldn't be casting magic. That you're not the right class for that. Oh. Oh, you know what? How much you want to bet I should have stunned him? I think that's what I got to do.
Get used to it.
Well, it's a good thing he does a circle attack, because then we can just like
Watch.
So wait, where? Five. Okay. So as long as I can kind of keep him in the Ring of Frost, I can have some decent overlappage. Let's just hope that I don't. There we go. Let's just keep him stunned. It is. This is kind of stupid.
Doing all the things that Lancer shouldn't.
What's that? I wasn't surrounded.
Well, I mean, see, I'm saying he's doing all the things that Lancer shouldn't.
Getting surrounded?
Well, he does that of his own volition, but not quite what I mean. Like, his abilities far exceed a Lancer's.
Yeah, like
There's
casting. Yeah.
And if you're there, here's some undead.
Yeah. Impossible. Oh, yeah. My courage is absolute. As he backs up over the edge. No, stop. No, come no closer. My courage. Oh, he's falling now. My courage.
It knew a bound.
It knew. Yeah. The edge of a cliff. Oh no. The bounds of my courage.
I am now afraid.
I'm now afraid. What up? Wow, I'm such a heartless bastard. I was right here,
Yeah.
but I freaking spawned all the way over there. Like, alright, well, he's dead.
Yep, time to walk away.
Yep. I see you can also summon demons to ride. Let's go.
I prefer the way I sit rather than the way you sit. You look like you're just angry and determined.
Hi, my name is Rorik. I am always angry and thus always determined.
And I'm bored.
And I'm bored.
Well, I mean, that's how I'm writing the damn thing. It's like, yep. This'll be a bit.
Alright, up through Floats Guard. Nope, further up. Nope. There we go. Still in front. Get out of here.
Tune, right?
Huh?
You did a tune, right?
I did a tune, right? Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
I
you
did.
did a tune. Right.
Yes. Yeah, I sang a little ditty
Do, do, do.
about Jack and Diane. Two American kids living in the heartland.
If I say you're gonna get copyright claims, will you shut up?
Yeah, you'll sing it too perfectly.
Yes, that's the reason. Boy, just passing by that dead ground squirrel. Roadkill.
It wasn't roadkill. He has distinct.
It was killed on the road.
Mm.
Where's the fault in my logic?
I don't know. Bam. Bam. Bam.
Nice, man. Can you actually go upstairs or anything?
Bam.
Bam! Stairs!
Boom chicka pow. Ah. Ooh ah. As he fucking fall down the stairs. So Falky's is no more. His was a tragic tale. Couldn't even pronounce fucking courage right. And once one that might have been so different, had fate not dealt him such a cruel hand, he could well have.
Did he actually say it right this time? What?
Dwayne always pronounced it as courage. It was
You not?
Falquise who was like courage.
Okay.
Because he was broken. Because we broke him during our Bramble Patch fight. So he's just like, I don't know what courage is anymore. I'm a fool. It wasn't courage. It was courage. Ah.
My unbridled courage.
Yeah. And one that might have been so different, had fate not dealt, he could have well commanded a place of honor within these halls, but avails us not to dwell upon what might have been. So it is enough that you are still with us, Rorik. I used to wonder about your financial, there will be none. I have seen all I need to see. You have proven beyond a shadow of doubt that yours is a genuine courage. In recognition of this, I shall pass you the secrets of Lance Charge, one of the most potent abilities in our arsenal. You are a lancer in your own right now. There's not more I can teach you. From here onwards, it is up to you to seek out such challenges as will make you grow. Like attracts like, and the strong are drawn to strength. Just as I once knew for certain that I was destined to face the Lord of the Bambats, so too will you find or be founded by an adversary of equal worth. And I can say what fate will bring, but armed with your courage, there is not you need fear. Keep close to your heart the lessons you have learned here, and go forth blazing a new trail with spear in hand. Yes, we will find strength, which also finds strength. And that strength will eventually take form of a large, muscular, long, blonde-haired man who has some weird ideas of what friendship is. I wish I was joking. No, extraction does not actually destroy the item anymore. I was talking about a Stormblood character, by the way, so you don't have to worry about it.
One time at level 30.
What?
That's the achievement you got. This one time at level 30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit,
So,
I can't get the... Okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. We're doing the goddamn self-management so I can get my job classes. Mal will just have to do that on his own.
seriously, just go to the Aetheryte Plaza.
No. Why?
Do it. Oh, wait, you need to do the step beforehand, don't you?
What step?
Because what's your current main quest right now? What's
Self-management. I just said it.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were on that step or the step beforehand. It's just you go over and talk to this guy over here, and that's it. Or do you need to talk to Manphilia still?
I still need to talk to Manphilia.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's like an actual spoken cutscene. And then you come over here and talk to this guy here, and you can do your job then.
Okay. Well, I need options open to me, so we're doing that. So everybody's gonna get a quick sneak peek to from Thursday's thing. Check it out. Sort. Vesper Bay ticket. Sorry, Mal.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, well, it's only the one thing. Oh, he also does glamour. Okay, well, we'll screw around that a little bit later. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna quickly do it. I wish we got to that point a little earlier. In the stream last time, so that we're not gonna be a little out of sync. But it's just one quest. There's UL'DAH and Palpalimo.
Papalimo.
Yeah.
Well, it's all voice. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So we won't have any issue.
Right.
So Manphilia needs you to investigate the sylphs. All right, everybody, shut the hell up. It's voice acted. I mean, come on. They're already talking. Let's be
Damn it, shut up!
Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
God, Eorzea is such a fucking dumbass name, but damn does he look cool later on.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, UL'DAH, a synopsis, if you would.
Ooh, that's a big word. Synopsis.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gissel creams, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
His name is pronounced Ramu? It's pronounced Ramu? Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, so anytime we deal with the Thunder Beast Tribe Primal, even though his name is Ramu, I will probably still call him Rama, because that's what I know him as from older Final Fantasy translation games. And he's also called Rama in a lot of more recent games too. What the hell?
What the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves GRIDANIA with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are...
I hate your fucking monocle.
What we can say with absolute certainty is that GRIDANIA has its hands full fending off who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all...
I don't know. I just don't like Papalimo. I really don't think he does too much in the story.
Approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Oh,
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the
it's
echo.
not his fault that he did very little.
No, I mean, when you have literally let's see, Minfilia, Y'shtola, Thancred, Yida.
Scion.
Yeah, you have all the Scions, and then, yeah, you have all the rest of the Scions, and Eorzea. Yeah, I mean, he really don't do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
I shake my head, yes.
Grateful.
You better be.
Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
I don't like any of you two. I don't like Yida. In fact, I won't like Yida for quite a long time. In fact, I actually don't remember much about Yida's story bits. I mean, I remember, but I really don't remember. I just know I just don't like her for like a long, long time. And then I tolerate her.
Ida?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's gonna have people that they like and don't like. The only thing I don't like about Ida at the moment is just that visor. I'm not a fan of, like, face coverings.
Well, there's a reason why she has it.
Well.
Like an actual story reason. There's a story reason why she has it.
I'm sure there is. But I stand my ground.
Are you being cheeky because you know, or are you just being like, you just don't like it because you don't like visors? It's a little hard to tell right now.
It's the latter.
So the second option, gotcha.
Yes. I literally just don't care for the whole visor thing.
Okay. Where's the adder's nest over there? Okay. Run. Sprint. Gotta go.
Oh, you finally made it.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the signs once more if we are to. Beg pardon. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you here to the Adder's Nest? Yo, I'm the answer to your problems. And then I'm gonna walk away from you. Yeah.
I didn't even pick up the next quest, so.
Oh, I have to. It's a We Come in Peace. So I still have to actually go to the Lancers Guild.
Yeah.
And the guy I had to talk to was not here. He was over at the Adder's Nest.
That's what I said. That's exactly where I was.
Oh, I thought you were standing right by the Aetherite because I had an orange name there. Is Mal on? Let me get.
Thought you were right there, so.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
No, he's offline. Sorry. All right. Eye of the Dragon. Ooh. Who's that? Who's that? Who's this? I dare say you might be just the right man for the job. The guild has urgent need of a capable lancer for a mission beyond our nation's borders. Hear me out, if you will. I've received word from an Ishgardian friend to the effect that he requires our aid. I would have you go and provide that aid. As you may already know, due to our ongoing conflict with the dragons. Ooh, what is this? Ishgard has kept her gates closed to the outsiders for some time. Ooh, weird. A hermit country? Or city-state, I mean, because we are in Eorzea. The occasional dragoon on patrol duty is about all folks see these days. What is a dragoon? Ooh. In spite of her self-imposed isolation, however, the Holy See has never failed to honor her obligation to her allies. That's a lie. Once we hit Stormblood, that will immediately be forgotten and become a lie. It is only fitting that we answer the call and lend what assistance we can. To this end, we offered... I may have to do a duty, dude.
You don't. Remember, I've already done that.
Decline. No, don't. Damn it! It was later explained that we are dealing with the matter of some sensitivity by a hand of who are capable and trustworthy yet unbound by allegiance, and who fits that description and save adventures. Secrecy being paramount, I can provide no detail. Oh, jeez. Just got. Damn it!
Time to head up to the North Shroud then, right?
No, we got to go to Korthas. So we got to go
right.
up through.
Up through North Shroud.
Is it up through North?
Yep.
Oh, that is such a.
Left.
Where are you? What did you do?
I went through the Yellow Shipment Gate to the North Shroud.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay. Man, I wish I was playing RuneScape, because then I can just like right click follow and then have you walk me there, or have you walk me there. Lazy bastard.
That is an option.
Is it?
Click on me and then right click at the name at the top.
Click on you.
Then when I show up on your target bar, right click the target bar.
Wait. So I click on you.
Yep. So
You're my target.
Then where it says the health bar and everything, right click on that.
No shit. Okay, go. I want to see how this works. No shit. Oh, that is so cool. We're not doing that, though. Because that's not how we use friends.
So you admit that you use friends. Got it.
Yep. Oh. No
Did you not make
parkour.
the jump?
No, I made the jump. I just like I drifted off it. For a lack of a better term, I drifted off it. How you liking?
Better with the brakes.
Yeah. How do you like in Scholar, by the way?
Well, I've done one dungeon with Scholar. It was weird not having to play such an active role in healing. Granted, the tank was like pretty decked out, so.
Oh, yeah.
But well, no, I did one dungeon and one trial. I did Ifrit, so.
Oh.
I didn't really have to heal much for that either, so.
No. Yeah, later dungeons you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
Mapping the realm. Korthas. We're going to be going going to this area a lot.
There we are.
Jeez. Yeah, we're actually going to come to this area quite a bit. And we're not actually going to be able to do too much with it until actually I think outside of this specific settlement, the first dicastrial of the Soriatim of the outside of this one specific area, we won't be doing anything really in this area we might be doing levies, maybe, but really we're going to basically come into this area, come up here for a little bit, and then come down to Mordana at the at the end of base game. But then once we do Heavensward, we're going to be in this area like nonstop. You must.
Well, I mean, I know there's the like destroyed castle area north of the actual like Camp Dragonhead that I've spent a lot of time up there.
You shouldn't have. In base game?
I mean, yeah, because there were like fates I was doing and everything.
Oh, that okay. I'm talking like side quests, story quests, stuff like that. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time in here until A Realm Reborn, and then you're going to get sick of snow. All right, Albric. You must be the adventurer whom Ywain sent word. Greetings and well met. I am Sir Albric Bale, Knight of Ishgard. The Holy See is much obliged to you for your aid. The Holy See is their ruling theocracy. Right? The religion ruled government is a theocracy. That sounds right. Okay. Time being of the essence, I shall proceed straight to the heart of the matter. The eye, an Ishgardian relic of immeasurable worth, has been stolen. They gasp, and we have reason to believe the culprit has come this way. So it is that we ask your assistance in its recovery. How did you lose that? You are terrible people. See, I know what happens in Heavensward, and the fact that they left, someone stole it. They're horrible people. The fact that it was able to be stolen is like, what the hell? The thief has been identified as a man named Estinian, a dragoon sworn to the service of Holy See. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I guess it's probably a good thing that we're doing Lancer, because
relevant later on.
A dragoon sworn to the service of the Holy See. You heard true. The crime was perpetrated by the one of our own, an individual in a position of trust and no little honor. You may be assured that a fate worse than death awaits him upon capture. My duties to the sea afford me little opportunity to travel far beyond the walls of Ishgard. I must confess to a grave ignorance of recent Gridanian affairs. Oh yeah, we're dealing with floating cabbages or some shit. I don't know. I was told that a sentry by the name of Loga Danrel might have a knowledge of routes off taken by Ishgardian fugitives. I would prefer to keep my identity secret, and thus would have you gather what information you can from the man. We must act quickly, for you see, Estinian is... But I have already said too much. What matters is what we find our thief and the eye with all haste. When last sighted, Estinian was clad in black armor. Now go and speak not a word of what I have told you to anyone. He looks a lot like Cain from Final Fantasy IV. Armor-wise.
Don't know if I can make the connection.
Oh, man, I love... Final Fantasy IV was my first Final Fantasy game, and I love it. It has a lot of issues, but I love it.
My first was 7.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've actually played none prior to 7.
I feel sorry for you that 7 was such a big thing in your life. I don't like Final Fantasy 7.
That's fine.
I know
many people do. I know many people don't.
I actually love the setting. Cloud is actually a pretty decent pro tag. In this, I mean, he's okay for like the story. I prefer Zach Farr more than Cloud.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
However, I think Sephiroth is the stupidest BBEG out there.
Yeah.
Literally Final Fantasy VII is ruined because the main bad guy is Sephiroth. And the fact that they fucking milk it It's some deadbeat life support fucking cash cow that they have like 6 goddamn like high powered industrial farming cow milker things attached to every portion of its body, and it's just like cancerous udder that they're just trying to soak so much money out of. I hate it. It's disgusting. Ew.
I like 9.
Oh, I adore 9. I love 9.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 9's great.
9, best game, best Final Fantasy game. Because let's be honest, the follow-up of 10 is, but I also adore 10.
10's all
laughs and all. I love 10. I adore 10. Laughs and all.
Boy,
Ha 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 ha.
ha 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 ha.
It's the first time voice acting was ever a thing.
One with your quad.
Yes, routes favored by Ishgardian fugitives. Now that's a question I don't hear every day. You aren't plotting some unsavory acts yourself, are you? Even if you are, I doubt you make it far. Any road would cut a few fleeing to the North Shroud. What with Gridania being home to nearly as many Elysian as Ishgard, it's no easy task to identify outsiders. If you're on the hunt for someone, you could do worse than to visit Florental's Spire in the North Shroud and speak with a man named Idristan. If any suspicion have crossed the border in recent days, he'd be the first to know. Why do they call their watchtowers fucking spires? It's so stupid. They're not spires. Spires are big, thin towers. What you got is a platform. A weapons platform. Hate this game.
They probably just want to make it sound better than what it is.
I hate this.
To boost their confidence.
Reminds me of Zeke from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The Eye of Justice. With all his fancy smanchy attack names.
By the way, the mount you're on, that's the one I love the music for.
Because it's so,
It's so journey-ish. Like, you're going on a freaking journey.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking forward to the next adventure, but woeful enough to be missing home type stuff. Yeah, no, I get it.
Well, I mean, like, it's the kind of where, because, and gosh, I was doing this a couple days ago. I was running through the middle of Eorzea, and just out of the gate from Limsa, and like the moon was just coming up, or the sun was setting. It was one of the two. But,
yeah.
And looked at the scenic view at like a side view of it. Just that music with running across the green grass.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're. I just love Liminsa's areas. I love Lenosha so much.
But like you're running on that mount, you hear that like journey music coming from that mount, and then you got that scenery. Oh, I love it.
Nope, I know exactly what you're talking about. I love it too. And I haven't done it. I haven't done that in a while. But in my head, I can picture it, and I love that. All right, Idristan, Hail Adventure. Yes, I'm one tasked with monitoring those who would enter our land. This is a fucking windmill.
No, it doesn't have blades.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, okay. The base looks very much like a windmill. No, I recall nothing of the sort, and such a striking visitor would be difficult to forget. My apology, friend. I can only suggest that you return to Logan General and see if he has any other theories. Alright, back to the other fucker.
Yep.
You know what? No.
What?
That's a fortification, not a spire. It's too thick.
It's got a lot of plates on one side for protection against, an attack.
Yeah, from
And
one.
that, like, it's like a quarter side of it.
I wonder if that side. I wonder if that side is the side that the rock golems are on. Like if you, it is not. Oh, that's so stupid because that would have been perfect. Because of
Because
the.
because they would have come up the pathway from, like if they were to do ranged or like a range throwing rocks or anything like that from nearby where they could actually do so, they wouldn't. It would have come more from, I would assume, more like southeast.
Oh,
which
that's
is
so stupid.
Where the side of the tower that's southeast is where they're all gathered, just kind of standing around.
Yeah, that's stupid. Because like it would have been so perfect if like the extra extra fortification armor was on the one side that you would get a bunch of pelting rocks on thrown at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so perfect. But no.
You want to know what is on the side with all the armor?
What is?
A fate spawns there, where it's a bunch of shroud hairs, basically. The little slug hairs.
Yeah. No.
That's it.
Yeah. I was actually digging the design, but it does not. The design does not correlate to what's around it on the map.
Yeah.
It's got a very Ludo narrative to it. No luck, you say. Most curious why it is nigh impossible that a fugitive could make it this far without being espied from Floriantel's spire, which leaves the possibility that your man is still in Ishgard. Runs counter to good sense. Would the fugitive not want to put a distance of ground between him and his pursuer? But by the process of deduction, it is a possibility. The crimes of Ishgard are not kind to drifters and vagabonds. Climes, like the climates, because he's a fucking retard. Sorry, stupid. Sorry. That said, there has been talk of curious smoke wafting from the cave east here at night. Where I might begin my search there. No, that'd be a best time to have a fire. Is at night, because then you can't really see the smoke. All you would be able to see is the light.
It depends on location, but yeah, for the most part.
Okay, what is this? This is an instant.
Oh, it's just you approach it and things will spawn.
Oh no, Lance Charge is a instant cast ability. Wait, that was a maelstrom? Huh, so be it. Oh, there it is. What is up with this music?
I'm fighting in the fate.
Oh, that's not you. Okay.
There's a fate back at the little area that decided to partake in.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, let's be honest. I should have my combos on the first.
Probably.
First bar. So then I don't have to screw around with my programmable. Oh, he did a superhero landing.
Hey.
That's killer on the knees. That Ishgard would resort to sending a coin-starved venture after me. I know not whether to laugh or feel insulted. I feel both. Haha. How dare you?
Never saw
what's
that
this?
one coming.
The eye. It rouses for another. Preposterous. Give me the eye. We would love to, but the Fox censors wouldn't allow. That's an Animaniacs joke. Our paths shall cross again. You can be sure of it. I like your other armor better. Jesus, Ixali Wild Talon, I got aggro from him. He proceeds to cast a spell, or cast a somewhat instant spell to give him increased evasion, and then he cast another spell to give himself more damage based on, like, what's the word I'm looking for? More damage based on, like, air damage.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, 320, check it.
320, check it.
320.
Oh, based on, okay.
Wow, 104 storm seals. I can see why fates are a good way to grind out storm seals.
I like to think of them as a nice byproduct.
Yeah, a dragoon clad in black, you say. Tell me all that transpired. Yeah, he jumped at me, and then he said the eye, and then he was like, preposterous. By the fury that the eye would choose another, I had not thought it possible. In light of recent events, it would seem an explanation is in order. The eye is no ordinary relic. It harbors the power of the dragon, which it bestowed upon a single chosen soul. The strongest and wisest dragoon. He who is chosen is possessed of the power to fight our mortal foes. The dragons of GRIDANIA, on equal footing, soaring the firmaments as if it were an extension of the land. That man is known as the Azure Dragoon. The Azure Dragoon is the light of hope for all Ishgardians and the paragon of all dragoons. For this reason, you may imagine how it pains me to have confessed that the man you encountered, the thief, is none other than the Azure Dragoon, and that I was once his teacher. Needless to say, I acknowledge myself accountable for Estinian's misdeeds and mean to do all in my power to find him and recover the eye, but I cannot do this alone. I require help, Rorik. You, who have received the power of the dragon. You may labor to believe it, but there can be no mistake. The soul of the dragoon I bear glows in your presence. Irrefutable proof that you are chosen. What I can ill explain, however, is the why of it. Never before in Ishgard's long history has the eye roused to more than one individual in a single generation, but it avails us not to cudgel our brains about it. The fact of the matter is that you are now a vessel for the power of the dragon. The dragon lies yet in slumber, however, and you must needs possess the means to wake it. The soul of the dragoon, I would entrust you with mine, Rorik. Like Estinian, I once ruled the skies as the Azure Dragoon. Although that power has since become lost to me, it was simply by force of habit that I have hitherto kept the soul upon my person. I have no inkling as to why the eye has seen fit to choose a second and an outsider at that. It's because I'm a warrior of light. Yet one thing is clear: none can challenge the Azure Dragoon, inclusive fail save another Azure Dragoon. You are our only hope of bringing Estinian to justice and reclaiming the eye. Of course, I do not ask that you do this unaided. I may be a dragoon no more, but what knowledge I have, I shall gladly impart to you. For indeed, when that time comes that you must face the Azure Dragoon, not less than complete mastery over the power of the dragoon will avail you. That a perilous road lies ahead of you, I shall not deny. Knowing this, if you would still lend me your lance, I will teach you to harness the power that has chosen you. Go forth, my young dragoon, and rouse the dragon within. Look forward to your blah blah blah. That dragoon quest will be available from Halberg upon reaching level 35. And with the ability of jump, we get to yump. Do. Dragoon Age.
Dragoon Age 1.
Yep. The inner dragon grows stronger. I have a white dragon and a black dragon inside me, each vying for power, and whichever one wins is whichever one I feed.
hotbar has completely reset.
Yeah, I hate it. It's stupid. Update gear set. Reassign current gear to Lancer? Yeah. But it'll become Dragoon. And now we get to fucking deal. No, that's not how that's supposed to work. Ugh. I thought there was a quick remove. Okay, let's see here. Boop. Let's see. True Strike. Okay, so True Strike, Leg Sweep, Second Wind, Bloodbath, boop, 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 boop. I will obviously later on like readjust, like obviously once I'm at a higher level, or we're doing mostly like dungeon content, I'll probably end up dropping like Second Wind, Bloodbath, and probably I might keep Piercing Talon just because a ranged attack is always good, but I might put it up on a hotbar or put it in a part of the hotbar where I have to actually physically click on it, just so it's like out of the way. The piercing, the ranged attack.
Let's go north and get you that eighth right.
Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea. Did I get the Chocobo Porter here? I think I did.
Right here.
Yep, I got him. Perfect. Oh, and I did hit level 1 or 31. Excuse me.
Yes, you did. I hit level 1. Yeah.
Oh.
Drifting.
I know I'm drifting. Well, I was on auto run. I had to go turn on my office light. All right. Let me guess. You've already gone around and unlocked all the aetherites.
Only the places I've been.
Oh, I should probably talk to the Chocobo Porter too. No, you haven't talked to this guy yet?
Oh, I forgot about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, because of what's going on in our thing, I guess we do raids and dungeons. Do our daily real quick.
Didn't be too long, so.
I mean, instant queue.
Well, healer, so you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get to use any of my abilities.
Oh.
Because we haven't unlocked those quests.
Those dungeons.
Yes. Oh, we'll need to, we'll need to be very selective on, we're gonna have to go through a bunch of unlocks, aren't we?
You mean come Thursday?
Yeah.
We can be as selective as we want.
I don't remember how many dungeons are unlocked as, like, quest unlocks and how much are fully unlocked through story. That's the issue.
I mean, the only extra one that I've unlocked is Malatach. Beyond that, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I think his name is Calvin Hobbs.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, did I? Oh, I guess I did not do this as a Lancer. Did I do this?
One? No, because we queued specifically for this one. It was the last one that you needed to do.
No, we did. No.
It was enemy strongholds last time we partied that you needed to do. So we had to queue specifically for that one.
It was for Gladiator. I did it for Gladiator. I thought you were talking about Dragoon. But we did Heroes in the Half Shell. I do not looking forward to doing poison posies.
Oh god, I do hate that one. So
no,
did you wanna...
wait, is that... No, that one...
That's where they do poison circles.
Yeah, well actually that one's not too bad. It's the other one where it's the bubbles. The bubbles and the slimes. If you don't pop the bubbles, the slimes appear.
I don't remember, honestly.
Oh. You will.
Did you want to do dungeon or a specific health test?
Did logs update? Oh, they did do. Well, logs have refreshed, so we could it really doesn't matter to me. I know we need to do let's do a dungeon for the leveling trial, and then we can figure out what we're
daily roulette.
Yeah.
Why does that have to be copper bell? Oh. Hello, new people. Does this mean we get a bonus?
I would assume so. I would hope so. I would love a bonus. I'm gonna eat a hard-boiled egg.
Maybe I'll eat some raisins.
And then I will eat another one, because I'm a hungry boy. Yes!
Hey.
New people. And then I get disembowel. Yes.
I get to do that thing that I can do.
I get to do that thing that makes me do more damage. I got it.
Shove my hand through the door.
Yeah, you should. No. My Spud, you're so strong. You
I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
Let's get out quickly before they.
Yeah, okay.
Well, are you a healer?
I am.
What the fuck? Okay, you gotta heal me now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the fairy will be doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, 11.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I must disembowel.
That's right, little Eos. Do all the healing for me. So I don't have to heal these pricks.
Well, yeah, if your fairy can heal, you can focus on DPS.
That's what I've been doing.
Well, yeah, that's why I like Scholar. Scholar's a very DPS orientated healer, although unfortunately White Mage still does it better.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just because they heal for so much, they can wait till you're at such a low health amount.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a White Mage, if a White Mage is in my group, I expect to be like at like a fifth of my health before they start healing me.
Well, then you're gonna hate me as a white mage just because I like to top people off.
No, that's good because it's just a bad I feel like it's a bad habit just because of the my deeps thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, if everyone's good, you should DPS, but if like we're getting,
I like to account for crits, and that could easily destroy someone. So
yeah.
like if I haven't started healing you by half health, it's on the way.
Yeah, you're doing you're gearing up for a Cure 3 slow charge.
Like I'll do a magicka if there's 3 people at a quarter health loss. I like to have a healthy party.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally am of the opinion that I'd rather have the healer focus on healing, because, I mean, it takes a little bit longer to...
But you're guaranteed that they're going to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah, the only exception that I would say that a healer ignores that directive would be if it would be a DPS check, which unfortunately is pretty common at endgame stuff.
Right. I mean, you've seen how I heal, so.
Yes, I've partied with you before. Yeah, fine, you can have that.
I'd like to think I'm a damn good healer. Oh, I feel just kind of sitting around.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, why are we running?
And up the mound we go.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You're just trying to jump into it, that's all. There is so little for me to do during this fight. Because things will die too fast before I get a ruin. So
Deeps.
The most I can do is I'm gonna
Deeps.
Pile there, pile there.
Deeps.
I can't really deep much because things die before I ruin.
What the? Deeps. Deeps. I keep getting Alliance chat popping up. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Alliance chat?
Yeah, I gotta look at my hotkeys. I think there's a conflicting hotkey somewheres.
Gotcha. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Flame Bow. Bam.
Blue.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it keeps it. I think I'm gonna delete most of my hotkeys. Because I don't know what I'm doing that's causing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing that's causing the to switch from the party chat to Alliance chat. But either way, it's annoying, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Stuff that I don't.
Pass and pass.
Do I have the?
You can always roll on the purple or pink things.
No, not necessarily, because there's been a few times where I couldn't grab those.
That's strange because they're not unique.
Yeah, that is weird.
You know what? I should probably ask.
Why?
Because the next boss, the slime. If you're new, you really don't know what you're doing.
This guy has 20 Lancer. He should know what he's doing.
That doesn't always mean it.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's flat out not saying anything. Does that answer your question, Spud?
No, you just don't want people to be destroying the black, you know?
Yeah. No, you're not detonating. I want the experience.
Well, they're still alive after they detonate for whatever reason, unlike, you know, all the other games.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy has obviously played before, not on this data server, and yet he's still not picking up the fire sand.
And he's... My confidence is very diminished right now.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah! Yeah, I don't like this guy.
This is such an easy thing. I'm just hoping that no one will just you'll do the plunger.
Yeah. I mean, if she wants to do it, I'll sure go ahead. Well, if she wants to do plunger, I'll fucking sit back here and...
She's not going for the plunger.
Dumbass.
Oy vey. Why? Why?
Oops. Oh, yeah. I don't know why he's not grabbing the bot, or why he's not standing by the blasting device.
I have no idea.
I don't understand that. Cool, I got the Gorget. Or the Garrot.
Yay. The Gorget. Or the Gorgot. Or Gorget.
Yeah.
Gogget. Now they're desynced.
What's that? Oh,
They're
yeah.
desynced.
Well, that's what happens when you don't do things correctly.
Yep.
I kind of feel like that's pretty toxic to say, but, like, I mean...
Well, and I don't understand. The tank should be pulling the blasting cap and keeping it with the U's. The Lancer shouldn't be pulling it. Really?
Oh, God.
Okay,
Oh, good, it counted. I don't think I've ever had this issue. I think we Spud, I think we need to unlock more dungeons. I'm kinda not vibing with these dungeons anymore. Okay, guess we're sure.
To be fair, earlier today I did have someone pull that group, but just jumped down into the water. So
They jumped down where?
into the
In the-
water, like down here, and ran up the channel instead of fighting everything on top.
It's kind of a dick move.
Well, no, I mean it worked fine because we pulled this group, that group, and then up to where the giant is. Worked great.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Well, you made it. You kind of made it sound like it was a bad thing.
I was just more surprised. I mean, yeah, sure, you don't get the chest or anything, but
Well, you can always get it.
but you know, which way you going, buddy?
Yeah.
Tank lead. If I knew that this was a more reliable tank, I'd actually be pulling like the next group near the chest and everything too. But I don't know how reliable
sees
this guy might be.
Seeing as how he stops to use his shield throw and then runs up to them.
Not a good sign, you're thinking?
Less than ideal.
Because, I mean, had it been you tanking, and mind you, I also like to just screw with you, I would have pulled this group and the next group as we're fighting that last group.
Well, hey, as long as you don't die, that's fine.
Oh, no, I mean, that's just what I do as a healer. And besides, I'm pretty confident that I would have been able to heal it fine, so.
Yeah, I'm not ever really too. These lower dungeons, I don't get tank anxiety. It'll be later.
Right.
So I'm hoping by the time that we start unlocking those other quests or other dungeons and getting that high up, I won't be too bad.
Right.
And then
Now,
obviously,
will he go around to the other side?
yes, he will. Oh, almost feel like he's more attacking these guys for XP, which is fine because I kind of need it. Slash kind of want it.
I mean, I won't say no to it.
No. I'm getting less XP though because I have I'm just getting my ears and the other thing.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, I'm just getting the 1 XP source. Well, no. Rusted XP and then Aetherite earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should be getting like what, 130?
83% because I have matching levels now.
Well, I thought Rapid was double.
Well, I also got 3% from the food. Yep. So you see why I always bring them kind of over here right away? It's because
Most tanks do, honestly. I mean, like, you can tell how much a person has actually run the dungeon by seeing, other tanks.
Can he be stunned? And of course, this fucker's. Oh.
What? Oh, what?
Sorry, I forgot to toss on limit break on my hotbar, and then I accidentally clicked it.
One of these days I'll put that on my hotbar and maybe use it.
Hey, arm's length.
Hey.
Whatever that does.
I'm gonna need some pass and pass.
Wait, I don't have the grimoire? I thought I got the grimoire.
Hmm.
Hey, I got the short bow. Sweet. Damn, I wanted the, and I got the grimoire.
Hey, who got the... Oh.
Hmm.
I wanted the orchestral.
Yeah, I also wanted the orchestral.
I got a commendation at least.
I did not. So... Okay, good. We felt the same. And we will leave it at that. Oh, how much... Is 3,000 enough to get the second promotion? I don't remember.
I believe it's like... I want to say it's almost like 236, but I don't know. No, because when I had 10,000 when I first started, I had enough. It took a total of 9,000, so I had 1,000 left over. So, because the first one was 1,000, the second one was 2,000. Must have been, or something like that. F9, F5. Maybe it's 3,000 for the rank 2.
Rank 2.
1,000, then 3,000, and then 5,000.
Okay.
Had to do maths.
No, you're fine. Well, there's not much I can do right now. Let's see here. Well, it's 9 o'clock, my local time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a night here since we're done with our with the dailies. We're all caught up with one of our classes. Did one story, main scenario quest. Sorry, Mal. But we also got Dragoon, and then hopefully on Thursday, we will get Gladiator to its job class of Paladin. All right. Well, thank you all for who stayed with the stream, who are with the stream, and what make the stream doable. Y'all having a wonderful night. Bye-bye.